Hello, good morning. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Okay, tell us something about yourself.
So my name is Cristel Abello. I'm representing the beautiful province of Aklan. I am the daughter to OFW parents, but although I was raised in the States, I was raised to be 100% Filipino. Pusong Pinoy talaga ako.
What is one beautiful word in your local language? And what does it mean?
One beautiful word in my language is guapa. And I think that just solidifies and represents the Aklanon trait of us Filipinos being beautiful.
What one learning experience that you had as a child made much impact on you?
One learning experience that I had as a child was growing up in the States. I grew up in the States, but we were very Filipino in the household, from the values that were instilled into our home, to the food that we ate, and also to the language that we speak at the house. Hindi nga pumayag si mami na hindi kami magtagalog sa bahay. And through that, I really embraced and loved and learned through my culture, and it really solidified my identity as a person, as a Aklanon, and as a Filipino.
What one major lesson did you learn from your experiences during this pandemic?
During this pandemic, I have learned that one important lesson of bayanihan. It's really important for us, mga Pilipino, to stand together, to unite together, and to extend ourselves to help each other.
If you win Miss Universe Philippines, how will you help your community?
If I win Miss Universe Philippines, I will help my community by extending myself through the use of social media. And I want to use my platform to really use my voice to extend myself and to help my community by raising awareness. And I really want to show the people that I'm here, genuine, with or without the crown, that I really want to help and instill positivity and hope with everyone.
What color do you think symbolizes the phenomenal woman?
I think the color that symbolizes a phenomenal woman is a color that you feel confident in. I think that it could be any color as long as you feel proud to wear it. And if you feel beautiful in it, then I think bagay na bagay sa'yo, di pak na pak.
What skills does the workplace of the future need, since working from home now is the new norm?
So the skills that we need to have instill into our home is, I think that kahit nasa bahay, dapat ganado pa rin sa bahay, and that we should still be appreciative of being at home, and that we're still being able to given the chance to work, and we should really appreciate that. Dapat ganado pa rin sa bahay, patuloy-tuloy pa rin ang trabaho. Just because we are in the new normal, it doesn't mean that life doesn't stop.
If you have a chance to name one spot, man-made or natural, in your province or city that you would like to promote to the world, what would it be and why?
Of course, I would want to promote the beautiful island of Boracay. Of course, it is known as paradise to many, and of course, it is a place where you can just relax, and it is incomparable to other places around the world. Even it is one of the most highlighted tourist destinations of the Philippines, and most importantly, I think ang pinaka-importante ang generosity, ang hospitality ng mga Aklanon.
So are you bringing us?
Pwede, sige, tera. Yes, yes.
Well, there's a campaign to hashtag Love Local. Which local product would you promote and why?
Which local product I would promote? So, Love Local, the local product that I would promote siguro sa ngayon would probably be ang food natin. I think I would want to promote our food because our food is very relevant. No matter how old, how young we are, we can all sama-sama together, and it brings us all together.
And lastly, what one thing should young people like you focus on?
I think what young people should focus on is believing in themselves. I think from this journey, I have learned to really believe in myself and to earn the confidence. And I think that a lot of young people, our young generation, is lacking today the belief and the confidence in themselves to push themselves forward and to also be positive and to uplift. If you are positive in yourself, then you can continue to uplift others. Thank you. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Okay, maraming salamat po. Thank you so much. Thank you po.
Hi, good morning. Kumusta?
Buti.
Oh,
Tell us something about this.
of course. Sige. So, I am Paula Margarita Ortega, and I'm representing the home of our majestic Mayon volcano, Albay. I am a full-blooded Filipina who was born and raised in Spain. I got my med lab and nurse degrees in Universidad de Barcelona, Spain. And because I love nurturing people, I love helping people. I love reaching out to them. That's why I pursued to be a nurse. So, I love going out with my friends. I'm a social butterfly. I love dancing and sorry. Okay. Yeah. No, it's just nervousness. Sorry, po. Okay.
What is one beautiful word in your language? If
Okay.
you know anything in Bicolano?
Bicolano. Daragan Magayon. Daragan Magayon is actually a legend in our Bicol area that is representing the beautiful mountains in our region, and it's about how beautiful our nature is. I think it really portrays that, and I really like that word, Daragan Magayon. Diba?
What one learning experience that you had as a child made much impact on you?
As a child, well, definitely a lot, but definitely it has to be about friendship. I've realized with time, I've always been very open to everyone, but I realized with time that you have to nurture your friendships in order to keep them and to be with them. Because if not, they will forget about you and you won't click with anymore. So yeah, friendship.
What one major lesson did you learn from your experiences during the pandemic?
Oh, so many, so many. But the biggest realization is that you cannot control everything. There's things you can control, things you cannot control. So focus on the things you can control to improve yourself and actually make an impact to everyone. So yeah.
If you win the crown, how will you help your community?
Definitely, it would be by promoting and advocating how important the healthcare system is. And I think now it's very relevant and timely. People have realized if we don't have a healthcare system, everything goes down. So I really want to advocate that because it's a human right. We deserve proper healthcare. So I would promote healthcare.
What color do you think symbolizes the phenomenal woman?
The colors of the Filipino flag: white, red, and blue, and gold. Yeah. I think that's a phenomenal Filipino woman.
Okay, so working from home now is the new norm.
I know.
So, what skills does the workplace of the future need? What do you
What
think is what skills does the workplace of the future
Mhm.
need? Since almost everything now is
Online? Well, definitely having internet skills, computer skills. It's very now important to work with social media, with platforms such as Google Meet or Zoom, and also to really work with presentations because now we cannot present with our bodies. We have to present through a screen. So we have to make our best effort to present it on different platforms such as PowerPoint or more than there's out there to show what we have.
So, can you name one spot, whether it's man-made or natural, from Albay
Mhm.
that you would like to promote to the world?
I might sound cliche, but I really love, and I think it's so majestic, our Mayon volcano. It has such a perfect triangle shape. It's a perfect volcano, diba? And what I love the most, it's still dangerous because it's still active. So that's a beauty in it. You have to take care of it and be aware of it in order to admire its beautiful, iconic figure.
Okay. Well, there's a campaign to hashtag love local.
Mhm.
Which local product would you promote and why?
Well, as a chocolate lover, I would promote chocolate because actually it's very I found out it's very sustainable to grow cacao in our grounds and in our country. And for example, Dabao's chocolate is amazing. I always buy local chocolate from Dabao because it's really good and it's actually healthy. So best things in both worlds.
Okay, and lastly, what one thing should young people like you focus on?
To be truly yourself, to find your values, and that is something I will always instill on. Educate yourself, work, get out there, get out of your comfort zone, and find what you want to do in your life in order to influence other people to do even better. So yeah, I want to instill that to our generation.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for this. Oh, it was so lovely, actually. Oh, I was expecting like political questions. No, please. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. And good morning. Hope you have a great day today. Thank you so much.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, breathe for a while.
I am. I'm trying to.
You have 30 seconds per question. First, tell us something about yourself.
That's the first one. So I am Miss Angeles City. I was born and raised in Angeles City. And one interesting thing about me is I performed CPR on a dog once, and the dog lived. And I'm so proud of that because it led me to believe that I was meant to save lives. And that is what I'm taking right now in college, a career path towards saving lives.
What is one beautiful word in Kapampangan in your local language, and what does it mean?
The one beautiful word in Kapampangan is kabalen, and it is what we are called, the Kapampangans. We are called kabalens, and I think that's a beautiful word because the Kapampangan people are beautiful people. We are so friendly. We are so diverse. We are so accepting that in Angeles City, we are like a melting pot of different cultures and nationalities. So not only Filipinos, but also foreign people.
What one learning experience that you had as a child made much impact on you?
As a child, my dad wasn't there because he was abroad working, and I grew up with my auntie. And I guess that led me to be more independent. And I think that plays a big role in how I am today. I'm very independent.
What one major lesson did you learn from your experiences during the pandemic?
My grandmother died just a few weeks ago because of COVID-19, but my grandfather survived the COVID-19. And that taught me to make the most out of everything with the people that you love. Tell them everything that you want to tell them, spend time with them, talk to them, everything you want to do so that you can live your life without regrets.
If you win the crown, how will you help your community?
Right now, we have an ongoing project called Project Millennials PH, and this was born during the COVID-19 pandemic. And what we do is we help IP communities, not only in the province of Pampanga, but all around the Philippines. And we've been to different provinces in Luzon to help the IP communities. If I were to win the crown, I'd continue doing exactly that because that is what's relevant right now.
What color do you think symbolizes the phenomenal woman?
I think the color that symbolizes the phenomenal woman is blue. And to tell you the truth, blue is my favorite color. And I think it symbolizes me too. The reason for that is because a phenomenal woman is brave, but also soft. And I think blue embodies that.
Can you name one spot,
Mhm.
either man-made or natural, in your city that you would like to promote to the world?
To the world. Okay. One spot in Angeles City would be the heritage site in downtown Angeles City because it's so rich in culture and history that if you go there, you don't even have to ask. It just says it right at you na, hey, this is history, this is culture. And you can see it with your own eyes.
Okay, working from home now
Mm-hmm.
is the new norm.
Yep.
So, what skills do you think does a workplace of the future need?
Mm. I don't personally work, so I can't really speak for them, but I am a student and we've transferred to online learning. And I think that what we need right now is, or are people who are very fluid in what they do so that they can, you know, continue doing what they do anywhere they go, because that is what we need to adapt to the current system.
Okay. Your next question is, there's a campaign to hashtag love local. Now,
Yes.
which local products would you promote and why?
Right now, I think I would promote the Filipino fashion because of the pandemic, the fashion industry has suffered a lot, really, and I can attest to this because of the designers that I've been working with in our city, which is Angeles. And I would like to promote their products just to keep them going or getting back in the game again.
And lastly, what do you think is one thing that young people like you should focus on?
I think one thing that young people like me should focus on is achieving their goals. And that is what I'm doing right now, doing school and pageantry at the same time, as well as personal life. And that's really challenging, but hey, I'm here right now and I am, you know, getting my goals.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Interesting and thought.
Okay, ready?
Yes,
Tell us something about yourself.
I'm Josel Marie Robenta. I'm 23 years old. I am representing the beautiful province of Antique. Well, personality-wise, I am an extrovert kind of person. I always love to go out, and I love the beach so much, the mountains. That's why in Antique you can find everything there. And I am proud to be a registered nurse. I worked for 2 years in a hospital back in Cebu City.
What's one beautiful word in an
Kinaraya. Yes,
what
Karaya,
does it mean?
or dialect.
One beautiful word.
Guapa. It's definitely a beautiful word because guapa means beautiful. So I can say guapa. Every Antiqueña is really beautiful. Not just Antiqueña, but all Filipinas are beautiful. So guapa.
What one learning experience that you had as a child made much impact on you?
As a child, I think it is not caring, not literally just not caring, but having the you are always just positive in every move you make. You don't think about what is the consequences behind it. You're just enjoying the moment. You're making the most out of everything if you're a child. So yeah, that's it.
What one major lesson did you learn from your experiences during this pandemic?
I think it is being compassionate at all times, because being compassion, it comprises everything already: love, kindness, humility, generosity. Being compassionate leads you to something wonderful, like especially in this time of pandemic. Everyone needs love, everyone needs the help of one another, so it is being compassion.
If you win Miss Universe Philippines, how will you help your community?
If I win Miss Universe Philippines, I will definitely help my community by pursuing my advocacy, which is quality healthcare for all Filipinos. And it is very timely and relevant to what is happening right now because we are in the pandemic. And quality healthcare just doesn't mean we just don't want quality healthcare, but it is a priority, and we all need quality healthcare.
Well, working from home now is the new norm. So, what skills does the workplace of the future need?
I think, sir, simply work skill. I think simply doing chores at home is a need, and everybody needs to be clean, to know household, to know basic household chores, because most millennials nowadays are on their phones, right? So it is one way, actually, by staying at home, that our parents can teach us.
If there's one spot, man made or natural, that you would like to promote from your city to the world, what would it be?
I think that would be Bugasong River from Antique, because I can say that Bugasong River is the cleanest river in the Philippines. So just by saying that it is the cleanest river, you can actually say that, oh, Antiqueños are really hardworking, and as well they are concerned of their environment. So it is Bugasong River.
What color do you think symbolizes the phenomenal woman?
Color that symbolizes the phenomenal woman? I think every color, because it's not about the color, actually, it's about you, yourself within. If you are a phenomenal woman, then you can wear any color because you are phenomenal.
Love it. Well, there's a campaign to hashtag love local.
Okay, yes.
So what local product would you promote and why?
In Antique, of course, our local product is patadyong, the weaving art of patadyong. And you can really see that patadyong is just a simple kind of cloth, but the hard work of the Antiqueños by making it, it what makes it beautiful.
And lastly, what is one thing that young people like you should focus on?
I think one thing that young people like me should focus on is not, you should not kowtow to the society. Um, you should not follow what is the typical stereotype of the society, because you are unique. You are you. You have to be proud of who you are. You have to be authentic at all times.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a frontliner.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
To the patadyong.
Oo.
Hello po, good morning. My name is Bea Teresa Peralta Mainigo, and I'm representing the summer capital of the Philippines, Baguio City.
Welcome to Baguio.
Welcome to Baguio!
So you have 30 seconds. Tell us something about yourself.
Wow, okay. I actually grew up in Pangasinan, and I studied here in Baguio. And that's when I was discovered. I never actually thought that I would be doing this, the pageant thing, but Baguio just opened so many doors for me. When I was in college, somebody invited me to join a pageant, and I was hesitant at first, but then I was just being my curious self who wanted to try new things.
What's one beautiful word in your local language, and what does it mean?
Wow, I think one beautiful word in the local language of Baguio is bagtit, which means crazy. Because I think in life we need to not be serious all the time. We need to have fun. So we have to be crazy in love, crazy in our aspirations in life, and we have to crazily work hard for the things we want to happen in our lives.
Bagtit.
Oh yeah, bagtit.
Next question. What one learning experience that you had as a child made much impact on you?
I think the one learning experience that as a child, it's learning to go out of your box. It's not because you were raised this particular way. You have to be that for the rest of your life. You can explore, you can be more. And that's what I learned. And that's why I've decided to advocate for equality, because before I've experienced not being that same opportunity as others.
What one major lesson did you learn from your experiences during the pandemic?
The major experience that I've learned during the pandemic is that I've learned that I am strong. In this pageant, we've been here for 8 months already, and I've faced challenges that I never thought that I would overcome, and it's surprising that I'm still here in front of you, still fighting for the Miss Universe Philippines crown, and yeah, that's why I'm really proud of myself, because after all that happened, yeah.
Remind ko lang, you only have 20 seconds per question.
If you win the crown, how will you help your community?
If I will win the first ever Miss Universe Philippines crown, it would be such a big honor and responsibility, not only for me, but also for the people around me. Whenever I join a pageant, I always make sure to take the opportunity to make a difference, not only for myself, but also for the people around me, and to always make an impact where it counts in the eyes of God.
What color do you think symbolizes the phenomenon woman?
I believe that the color that symbolizes a phenomenal woman is color white, because a phenomenal woman is pure, and pure in her intentions, pure in everything. She is real, she's pure, she's real, and she is not pretending to be anyone. She is a phenomenal because she is a woman, and the woman is pure.
Now that we are in the beautiful city Baguio, name one spot, whether it's man-made or natural, that you would like to promote to the world.
Um, that one spot that I would choose is something that I'm not sure if it still needs promoting, but I would choose Burnham Park, because Burnham Park, though you often hear it, it's the place for all people. If you visit the Burnham Park, you will see kids playing in the playground. Um, Even teenagers would ride the boat or go biking. You know, even our titas and lolas are doing Zumba sa Burnham Park. So, yes.
Next time, mag-Zumba tayo doon.
Oo nga po.
Sa isang titang katulad mo. Okay, so what skills does the workplace of the future need? Since work from home is the new norm, so what are the skills you think is needed now in the workplace?
Other than dedication, I think it's confidence. Confidence is the most important skill that any person should have. We will face challenges in our lives. That's why it's very important that we have confidence in ourselves, confidence in what we do, so that we'll be able to overcome everything that we will face.
There's a campaign that's hashtag Love Local. So what local products would you promote and why?
I would promote the Walis here in Baguio. I think it's very well promoted also even worldwide, because the Walis, it's used for cleaning. So it's very important that we keep our surroundings clean. It's a we should have a combined effort in protecting our nature, protecting our environment, and yeah, that's why I choose Walis.
Makes sense. And last question is, what one thing should young people like you focus on?
That one thing that we should focus on is self-love, actually. In this world where there will be a lot of people who will ask you to be someone who you're not, you have to always go back to who you are. You need to love yourself. Because if you do not love yourself, you won't be able to love others. You won't be able to serve others and the people around you. That's why it's very important to self-love. Welcome to Baguio City.
Di ba yung walis pinapasalubong sa Amerika?
Yes.